Search and destroy.
What up, guys? Methods here, bringing you a Dual-Comm with my buddy Saint. Saint, introduce yourself.
What's up, Saint here, former member of Team Blast Radius, now current free agent on the market, and former Call of Duty Black Ops Pro.
That would indeed be him. But before we start on our topic about the whole Call of Duty community, this is just a quick 16-4 GB SnD gameplay. I do go off. 16-4 is pretty good, especially when these kids weren't even that bad. We won 4-3 both maps. But that is not the topic of discussion today. We are here to talk about the Call of Duty community and how obnoxious and how stupid some people actually are. Well, I think we're going to start with the topic of amateurs complaining that pros don't give them a chance. Saint, why don't you touch on that topic?
Alright, straight up, pros aren't going to give you a chance unless you did something to show why you deserve a chance. Not like going off in a pickup game or anything like that. Like, constantly doing good in scrubs is something that, like, needs to be necessary. Like, whenever you play a good team, always try your hardest. When you play any team, always try your hardest. But what really gets their attention is doing good at LANs. What got me noticed is I really didn't play MW2 at all, and I just came out of nowhere in Black Ops. At the first NJ Halo, I ended up winning. And most AMs are like, oh yeah, we're not going to win tournaments unless we don't play with pros. I played with 4 friends from school. No lie, every single kid on my team went to my school and we're all friends in real life. And you're probably like, oh, what, there was no competition there. No, there was competition because in the semifinals, we 2-0'd Bobby, Scumpy, Aftermath, and Blaze, who were all pros. Then the finals, we 2-1 Replays, Main Event, Concept, and Hypnotize, who were all COD 4 and MW2 pros. So basically, what you want to do to get your shot is go to a LAN. Even if you're not that confident in your team, just keep scrimming and getting better. And the better you do, individually and as a team, showing you like your teamwork and communication will help better your chances of getting on a pro team.
Yeah, I hate when I see amateurs tweet pros saying you never give amateurs a shot when you're looking for people. That's because pros started from nowhere, just like amateurs may, just like amateurs, and pros had to prove themselves and build themselves up.
And they don't want to take their time building back from the bottom again.
Why would a pro want to play with you when he has the option of other pros that they know that they prove themselves to the community?
And have placed extremely high in MLG tournaments and have shown why they're top players in the game.
Sure, you can be the best player in the game, but if you haven't proved yourself, on LAN or in these big scrims, then what are you to them? And that's basically what it comes down to.
Save your money, go to LANs, play in online tournaments. That's what gets it. Tournaments, but mainly LANs.
Dude, Icons is having this thing where it's like daily tournaments every day. Like, get involved with those. Game battles tournaments, like everything you can do to get better and stuff. But to see amateurs blame pros for them not getting a shot is beyond belief stupid.
Ironic.
It's just retarded. And, yeah, that's a bit... Coming from an amateur standpoint, I totally understand. It's not like I'm going to go hit up Scump and Rambo and say, hey, I'm an amateur, give me a shot. No. They want to play with people that they played with before, that they know is good, and, that they can win with. That is numero uno topic. Number 2, flaming. At no point should someone's personal appearance, voice, looks, or anything be brought up in a gaming fight. That's just my opinion. What do you think, Saint?
100% true. I pretty much preach not to talk shit on Twitter, especially online. Because I don't really talk shit in person. Oh, you're gonna be like, oh, Saint, but you fucking flaming Lance. No, I talk shit in game to get in people's heads. I don't say anything outside the game. I don't comment on their appearances. I used to a couple years back, but now I don't do shit anymore.
It's funny because you guys are probably thinking like, I know Methods. He's being a hypocrite. He does all this. And trust me, I know. I'm guilty for everything I'm saying, but I'm trying to change all that, and I am changing all that. Because, for example, why would say I'm gonna use Fear Moho as an example. What does looks have to do with a video game? His skill or not? I can be the skinniest or fattest, or like I could have red hair, but I can be the best player in the like. It has nothing to do with the game. Why would you bring it up?
This is true.
Like, sure, if someone brings it up to you, then you can bring it right back, but there's no point.
Right. Even if someone does bring it up to you, just try to fucking ignore them. Like if they tweet to you or some shit, just fucking block them. Because if the kid's coming at you on Twitter, on XBL, the kid's obviously just sad about his pathetic life and is trying to make fun of someone to feel better about himself. So just fucking ignore him and let him be the fucking loser that he is.
Exactly. If someone brings up personal appearance or anything like that, they should feel personally embarrassed because they're obviously not happy about something in their life. But like I said, when I see someone say "fight me" at an event on Twitter, I die laughing.
Because no one's ever gonna fight anyone at an event. They say it all the time, and it never happens. Because half the kids don't even show up to events that even say it.
Exactly. The fact that I see someone say "fight me" at an event is beyond belief. If you want to fight someone at a gaming event, I'm not gonna tell you to not do it. I'm not gonna jump in and fight for the guy. But if you want to fight someone at an event, be my guest. But you know, you got some things to work on. Well, here it is. Let's touch on the almighty ego. The ego that every player has or once has had. Saint, take it away.
Alright, if you have an ego, straight up pros aren't going to want to play with you, especially if you're an AM. Because when I left BR, I didn't sketch on them. I told them straight up that I got like an opportunity to scrim with FaZe and shit, and I told them that I had to take it, yada yada yada. And one of the things Damon said to me is like, yo, I want to scrim with you mainly because you're one of the few players that doesn't have an ego. Not having ego helps you in numerous ways, one of which it gets you on better teams that normally you wouldn't join because you think they're way below your level. Half those teams end up being a lot better than you think and could end up being that one team that helps you break out.
Exactly. I would say I still have an ego. I'm trying to get rid of it.
Right, like
every amateur has an ego, in my opinion. They
think
they're the best.
Look at me. I got pro stats last year, and I did something that a lot of pro players won't do. I teamed with a full team of AMs. I played with Blast Radius. I played with Nova. I'm playing with Nova again. Pretty much none of those players ever got pro.
Wasn't Doubt pro?
Doubt got top 6. Doubt got like 14th at the last event.
Oh. Yeah, I have to say, Saint is one of the few, probably the only pro player who has teamed with a full team of AMs ever since they placed pro. If you can name one pro that played with like a whole team of AMs and they teamed together after they placed pro, I'll give someone a cookie.
And it's not that I don't get offers from fucking pros when I go to look for teams. It's just that I think the teams that I end up joining are better and would be a better fit for me.
It's true. Some like AM teams say they get a pro offer and like they crap themselves. Even if their AM team is better than that pro team, they want to be known as being on a pro team. Meanwhile, no one... I've seen amateurs doing pro teams, and I don't consider them pro at all.
Alright, and straight up, if you are going to leave your team, don't be a scumbag. Don't try to scrum on the down low. It never works out, because you always get called. It's not like you're not going to. And then if you don't get picked up, you're a free agent in general. Just tell your team straight up that you want to go scrum with this other team, because it's an opportunity that you'd like to try out. Just be straight up with them, and they'll much better understand. And you'll have a better chance of teaming with those players again in the future, if so be it.
Exactly. And that's basically it. Now, one thing I have seen is people complaining that there's not too many events. Like, go to UMGs, go to NJ Halos, go to small local events and prove yourself. The fact that you say like UMG didn't have enough payout is beyond belief.
UMG pays out 100%. The more teams that show up, the bigger the payout will be.
Exactly. Well, that's about it for today, guys. This gameplay's wrapping up. I did go 16-4, but they dropped hose, so I'm out.